super special secret number 5. Probably the most important secret. So please pay attention in this lecture because it is definitely the number one mistake that people make when launching products on Amazon. This is called customer lifetime value. Now, it's pretty straightforward in theory, but you just have to make sure you're grasping the concept up front. We're going to teach you more about it in this course and how to build a brand and not just launch a single product. But right now, just keep it at the front of your mind, making sure when you're looking for your product, there's room to develop a brand out of it, and you're not just launching a once-off, make a couple $1,000s a month product that is then not scalable to the size that you want it to be, and you have to start all over with a new brand the next product that you launch. So I'm going to pull up my notes once more. Now you want the goal to be to find a niche that fits 3 to 5 products profitably into it. And the good thing about building a brand is it doesn't have to be insanely profitable for every item that you add, because once you start building an email list and loyal customers, what happens is they wait for your next product and they buy it. So you have an advantage in that niche over your competition of having an existing list of customers that you can leverage. So here's a cool fact. It's 7 times easier to sell to an existing customer than a new one. So for example, coming out with a new product and emailing that customer or retargeting that customer on Facebook ads saying, hey, here's a new product, here's a small discount. You'll be shocked at how many people then go on to buy it, because you know that that customer wanted your first product, say a splatter screen, and therefore they're probably going to want the next product that you come out with down the line that is related to kitchen or cooking, because you know they like to cook. So here's a little equation I've got here. It's 4 products that do 25 sales a day each, priced at $25 to $30 equals what? So this is a really exciting little equation here, and I like breaking it down this way into an understandable little piece of math, so you can really see what you're building from the ground up. So I'm going to come over to my calculator here, and it is 4 products that sell for $30 revenue a day, and they do 25 sales a day. Times that by 365, which is the days in the year, is a $1 million business, or $1.1 million in revenue. Now that's fascinating because it doesn't seem that big of a deal here. 25 sales a day, not hard to hit at all on Amazon. There's so much traffic, we'll get you there, no worries at all. So launching 4 of them. So once you launch your first, you know the process. Launch a second, a third, and a fourth, all related to the first one, so that the momentum from the first one can carry over into these later products. And as long as they're priced around $25 to $30, and if they're not, maybe it takes 5 or 6 products to get there, you then have $1 million a year revenue brand, which is amazing. So this is, again, one of the biggest mistakes people make, and I'm talking from personal experience here. I've made it. I put out a product, and then I put out a totally unrelated product and had to do all the marketing again. They didn't complement each other, and then I went back to the original brand, and then I created a new brand after that, and that's the one I'm doing right now that's most successful, and I have multiple products in that brand, and they're doing really well. So really quickly, I think you get the point, but how do you know if your product can be scaled, or how do you get ideas to scale your product into a full-fledged brand? Let's go back to our splatter screens. These are, of course, the one that we're launching together. So this bad boy, the grease splatter screen frying pan from Bergkoch. Don't know how to say that, but that was the best attempt I've got. Come down once again to customers also bought, and here are all your ideas that you need. So you're in the kitchen niche, you're in the cooking niche, you're even in the oil or grease niche, you're in the pans, you got pan scrubbers, again you got more splatter guards, they got chopping boards, so you know customers are already buying these other items when they buy this, so you know that if you came out with one under your brand and your customer already bought the splatter guard, they're going to want these new items. Now maybe this is not the greatest one here, a tongue cleaner, but you get the idea. Cast iron oil, here's a salad spinner, microwave cover. That's a great transition. And basically what you want to do is, for example, the salad spinner, you want to just come and use the criteria that we've been going through and make sure that this is profitable as well. And you don't have to find fire, but you want to make sure that in your niche, once you start branding your products, you can have up to 4 or 5 really similar products. Salad spinner is not too similar, but something like that microwave cover certainly was, under your brand and people buying them. So here's an example, once again, of the grip strengthener, which is really hard to... That's an ad, I'll click on this one right here. Like, there's a lot of grip strengthening stuff, but once someone has one toy or one grip strengthener, they're not really frequently coming back for more and more grip strengthening toys. So even though you can sell hand exercise eggs or flex bar bands, it's not, the customer lifetime value here is not really as good. And a lot of the time it's going to be rehabilitation, and they're not really going to be, like when you're cooking, you cook every day or you cook every week, and you grow and you learn more skills and you need more equipment. For hand exercises or rehabilitation, you don't really need that. And that's why this would be a really tough niche to expand on, to expand your brand in and get cross promotions and sales through your new products. So just keep in mind that this is the number one mistake people make. We're not launching a single product to make $3,000 to $5,000 a month, but if you launch a brand that has 4 to 5 products that are selling for $25 each, and you sell 25 of them a day, you have yourself $1 million brand. You can do that math, or you can create your own goal if you want to make $100,000 a year or $10 million a year, and reverse engineer exactly what you need, and then make sure that the market is there for it before we go into investing into our first product. That's it for here. Let's jump into the next lecture.